Hi folks, it's Larry again. Today I'm doing sort of a remake of an old video. It was called How to Low and Slow and Make Great Pulled Pork. And that was my first YouTube video ever, and I wasn't even a channel yet. I was just my first YouTube video, and I only posted that video on YouTube at the time so I can link it to a online forum at kamadoguru.com to talk about how I was using my Char grill or Akorn grill at the time. Never intended it to be such a widely viewed video, and I was actually amazed at how successful it was. So in honor of that video, I am doing this video all over again, but this time I'm doing it on my Kamado Joe Big Joe. So check this out. The next thing you need after the grill, of course, is I think you need a system for checking your temperature inside the grill. Don't trust these bimetal thermometers that are in the grill now. They're cheap, they don't work right, they're not accurate. What you want is a more accurate system, and hopefully a wireless monitoring system like this one here. This is a Maverick ET732. I've had it for a few years. It works great. It comes with a receiver on one side, transmitter on one side, receiver on the other, and so the transmitter stays here plugged into the probes. The receiver comes with me into the house and sits on the kitchen table, on the nightstand next to the bed if I'm cooking overnight or taking a nap, or on the coffee table as I watch TV. So this thing will tell me if my temperature gets too hot or too cold in the meat and also in the grill, because there's two probes in this thing. One goes into the meat, one goes right at the grate level and gives me an accurate temperature of what the temperature inside the grill is right next to the food. So I would highly suggest getting a system like this for doing low and slow cooking. Another thing you have to decide upon is your type of fuel, right? So, a lot of people are familiar with the charcoal briquettes from like Kingsford and all. Okay, whatever. But if you want really good flavor, I would recommend using all natural hardwood lump charcoal. This is a Royal Oak brand. There's a lot of other ones like it, but it's actually uncompressed charcoal. It's natural, it's hardwood, it's pretty good, but it doesn't give a lot of smoke itself. What you also want to need for fuel is wood. There's lots of woods that you can choose from. For example, cherry wood. You can use apple wood, or my favorite for pork shoulder, hickory wood. So there's also other woods. It's maple, oak, orange, peach, whatever. There's a lot of different types of wood. I recommend for pulled pork, hickory all the way. Maybe apple, but hickory's my first choice. Okay, here I am filling up my fire bowl with natural lump charcoal, and here I have a little cardboard and paraffin wax fire starter cube from the store. You can use other methods. Don't use lighter fluid. That's the worst thing you can do. Or cotton balls with alcohol soaked into them work pretty good too. And you can see it's raining out here right now, and it's windy. Let me get this lit. There we go. I'm going to cover it a little bit with some pieces so it doesn't blow out so fast from the wind. There we go. So I want to let that go for maybe 5-10 minutes until I get a nice tall flame, and I'll come back. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. The fire is going really good right now. It's starting to rain a little bit more again, so I'm going to close this lid a little bit sooner than I'd like, but it's alright. So here I am. I'm going to close the lid, make sure it's open all the way initially on the top, and then down below all the way open too, just to get the fire going. I'm going to shoot for, I'm going to approach 200 degrees, and then I'm going to start closing down the vents for a target temperature of about 225 to 250. Alright, it's getting up there. It's, 200 degrees. It's a little false reading because it's not really warmed up yet, but all I care about is getting that fire going, which it is. If I look in here, it's going really good now, so I'm just going to go ahead and shut the vents about halfway for now so I don't overshoot my target temperature. Just like that. Actually, I might even close it a little bit lower, here and about up here. And I'm going to let it creep up to above 200 degrees again, and then I'm going to put in my racks and diffuser stones. Okay, it's getting a little bit warmer here. I'm a little bit rushed today because the rainstorm's coming through every so often, so let me show you what's going on here. There we go. It's got a nice little red coal down in there. It's ready to go. I'm going to put in my the rest of my equipment now. So starting with the deflector plates. Okay, first though I'm going to throw in some wood chunks all in there. How much you throw in depends on how much wood flavor you want. And remember, this is going to cook for a long time, 12 hours or more. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a bunch in here. That should be enough, I hope, for the night. Now I'm going to put in my deflector plans, my diffuser shields. There you go. Throw the other one in. There we go, and then try to get them to line up with the even ring around the inside here. Then, since I'm doing pork shoulder, and it makes a lot of drippings, I'm going to put a little drip pan here, so it's easier to clean up later. It's not necessary to make the pork, but it does make cleaning up better. On top of that, I put a 16-inch aluminum pizza pan wrapped in foil, because in the foil, with all the fat and drippings, and tomorrow I'll just wrap it up, throw it away. So there you go. Then finally the top racks. There we go. So now it's heating up. Close the lid and let it get up to temperature. Now it's time to put on my temperature probe. So I'm going to turn this thing on. There we go. Put it down here. Put the probe inside the grate. Somewhere in here. Move it around later. Just like that. Close the lid. And now I'm going to synchronize this with my receiver so I can sit inside and watch it heat up. Okay, so now with the receiver here, I just turn it on. Then I can synchronize it with my transmitter. There we go. See, just like that. And this guy has got another probe here for the meat when the meat goes on, but it won't be for a little while yet. So let's just go inside and hang on to this. Yeah, there it is. Smoking really good. Approaching 200, not quite there yet. Yep, doing real good there. Okay, the temperature is about 169. Remember, I want to approach in about 225 or so. So I'm going to close this damper now, probably all the way. Leave the holes all the way open for the moment. And the bottom, I'm going to just leave alone, just like that. Now it's about 190 degrees, and still climbing at a pretty good clip here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these down about halfway, and just wait and see. Alright, it's over 200 degrees. I'm going to close it down to a little sliver here, and I'm going to let it get to about 225 and put the food on. That's a buttload of butts. Look at all that. 3 on top, 4 on the bottom, 7 butts in total on this thing. Got some in the back there, see? So I'm going to close the lid and get it back up to temperature, and then I am going to let it cook all night. I'm going to bed. Okay, most of these butts are about done. They're different sizes, but let's take a look at them and see my video first. There you go. That's what they look like after 12 or more hours. And then I think in this case 14. So I'm going to start pulling them off. Beautiful. And here is one of my pork butts with my favorite secret rub on it, or non-secret rub now. So there you go. Let's pull this thing apart and give it a taste. There we go. Look at that. It looks great, doesn't it? This is outstanding. Oh man, this is the way it separates. Oh man, look at that. So it just falls apart like crazy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, here we go. Looking really good there. So I'll tear the rest of this apart later, but here, let's give this a taste here now. Let's try a little piece here. Oh, look at that. So tender it just falls off. A fork. Oh man. Is that good? Man, this is why I barbecue, guys. This is it. This is why I do this stuff. Man, this is good. Be sure to check out other videos on my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe.